Alright, so in our first pack we have a few choices, as always. Our rare is the World Tree, our uncommons are Agar, Svella, and Forging the Tyrite Sword. Commons of note are Behold the Multiverse, Run Ashore, and Snakeskin Veil. Maybe Frostbite. And there's always the dual land. Kind of want to not play Svella, because I already played Svella last time. But Svella's really strong. So, might just go with it. And then sort of leave all the blue and other good stuff for someone else. Maybe... Do we want Svella? Yeah, why not? It's hard to go wrong. Our rare is passed to us, and it is the Bears of Lit Yara. That can be pretty strong, so I think we're probably going to reserve that. Other notable commons in here, we have the Goldvein pick, which is mostly good in mono white decks with raptors, so we're not super interested in that. There's a snow-covered island, which would be neat to pick up, but I think the rare is stronger than that. The plow, if you're doing the ox plow thing. I like the Mirror Lake too, but maybe we can wheel that. Well, it's going to come back to us. You know, maybe like the Grizzled Outrider will come back, but don't imagine we're going to see much exciting here. Maybe the Craven Hulk. But we're going to go with the rare here. Another rare coming to us, and it's also green. We might see green pretty open. That's kind of a strong-ish signal. And we're only 3 picks in, but... And Kolvori's not, like, super exciting. But maybe we can pick up a few more legendary creatures and make Kolvori very exciting. So we'll reserve that for now. There's a Rune of Speed in here, but I'm not super excited about that. There's a snow-covered mountain, which is also not too bad. We'd be able to start doing some snow stuff. Maybe do Temur snow. I feel like I just want a rare draft today. See where that gets us. And Kolvori can find Svella, which is pretty fun. Alright, so we have in pack number 4 here, the stuff that's still in the pack, we have a Behold the Multiverse, which is pretty neat. That's a decent blue card. Might be a signal that blue is a little more open. Snakeskin Veil still in here, but those tend to table, so we're not going to take that as too much of a signal. Poison the Cup, we're not in black, although it is pretty good removal. And Cinderheart Giant's a pretty nice hit off of Svella. So I think, actually, for me, it's between the Cinderheart Giant and the Behold the Multiverse. And I will go with the heuristic of always beholding. Alright, our next pack, we see another Cinderheart Giant is in here as well. There's also a Lit Yara, Kinseekers, and an Undersea Invader for blue. In red, there's a Tuskeri Firewalker, and in green, there's a Notfold Recluse. So if we take the Kinseekers, that plays well with the Bears of Lit Yara. Kind of. I mean, I guess we'd have to play these guys before we play the Bears, but whatever. There's Cinderheart Giant, though. I guess it's a question of how much we want to lean into Svella, and if we want to stay in red a little. I like having some top end. Let's go with the Cinderheart Giant and not think about it too hard. So we're in like a sort of a Temur deck, so we need to start taking some fixing in the next packs. And along those lines, I like Mistwalker quite a lot because it is a flying, it's got a big toughness, plays well with the Bears of Lit Yara. Making that a 4/4 is pretty sweet. Alright, our next pack has Basalt Ravager and Finn the Fangbear in it. These are both good cards. We're more likely, we're definitely base green, so Finn is I guess a little bit of a safer pick for mana, but Basalt Ravager lets us blow stuff up, and we'll have a lot of shapeshifters anyway, so let's go with Basalt Ravager for now and see what happens. Although I guess I could have taken Finn, because Finn would be a legendary creature for Kolvari. Wow, Varagoth is going late. There's also a pretty late Behold the Multiverse in here, and a Volatile Fjord. I think we need to just sort of take the dual land. It's a snow land, and it'll let us cast our cards here. If we sort of give up on green, we might be able to do like a giant stack, but we'll see. That's a lot of Behold the Multiverses going around. I guess I can take another one. What's the harm in having a second one? Although Run Ashore is pretty sweet too. We can probably pick up another Run Ashore. I think Behold the Multiverses are picked more highly, so I'll take that. Maybe pick up a Run Ashore later. We got a Yara Mirror Lake on the wheel. We're gonna grab that. What do we want in this pack? I think probably the Broken Wings, right? Yeah, we're gonna take Broken Wings. And then in this pack, it's probably Mammoth Growth. Wow, the other Cinderheart Giant came back. I guess I didn't need to pick the other one so highly. Is the second one too many? Probably. Yeah. I'll take two. We're just gonna try and ramp into Svella or whatever and get him. Let's take this giant here as well. A Yeti, why not? We might be sort of off of red, but we'll see how the next pack goes. Calamity Bearer. And a Doomscar Titan. Well, we're not off of red. We're going to take the Calamity Bearer. Maybe we're off of green. Maybe we're doing a giant stack. But I guess we'll find out. So in this pack we have Snow-Covered Mountain. Glittering Frost is hard to pass up. Maybe Sculptor of Winter. Elven Bow is really good too. I think Elven Bow might be where we want to be. We're not really doing snow stuff, other than like Frostpeak Yeti, but I don't really like that card at all. Glittering Frost would help fix us though, and I think this deck needs fixing more than anything else. So I think we got to take Glittering Frost. Now, this pack has not really a lot for us. There's Dwarven Reinforcements, it's kind of a card. Snow-Covered Forest, and I think I'm going to take the Snow-Covered Land. There's enough Snow-Covered synergies that it's good to just have those around. In this pack we have Augury Raven is a choice we could make. There's also Jaspera Sentinel, which would also help us fix our mana, which is what I think we need to do. I'd love to take that Augury Raven, but I don't think we can afford to do so. Just the way our mana base is shaping up. I drafted a pretty similar deck like this off stream, and it just didn't work out given we didn't have any good way to fix our mana. So here I'm between Masked Vandal and Giant's Amulet. Masked Vandal into Bears of Lichar is pretty sweet. Giant's Amulet is also a cool card. Makes a 4/5 hexproof Giant Wizard, which plays nice with the Calamity Bearer. And maybe we can get away with this Giant's Amulet. Let's try it. It's more fun. I haven't tried this one out too much, so let's give it a shot. And in a pinch we can suit up like Svella or something with it. Reflections of Litjara is the rare. It's kind of do nothing, so I'm not into it. I've gotten good value out of it before, but I don't think it's better than Snakeskin Veil. So I think we're going to go with Snakeskin Veil here. Really like to see some more mana fixing if we can pick it up. How many giants do we have? We'll have like maybe, what, like 1, 2-ish, 3, 4. This Calamity Bear is going to have a lot of synergy, which is nice. Ooh, Path to the World Tree. That's late. We're going to take that. Need some more, like, 2-drops or something to pair with this Sentinel. So the question is, if we can get enough mana fixing to ever activate this guy. What are we taking here? None of these choices are amazing. So I'm going to take the Snow-Covered Forest. And here I think we need to take Replicating Ring to fix our mana. Otherwise I'd like to take that Run Ashore. Now we have a choice between Raven Wings and a Litjar Kinseekers. Our 4s are pretty clogged. Might take the Raven Wings. You can never have too many Kinseekers. I like it better than the Yeti. Let's take the Yeti out for now. And out of this one, we'll take the Harbinger. Then we'll take another Kinseekers. We've got 2 of those now. And a Missive Litjar. Get this longboat out of here. Start making cuts. What don't we want here? We probably... Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Let's get these lands out of here. Oh, anyway, our rare is Serulf. Don't think we have any way to get black, really. I think what this deck wants is Bergstrider, because we have a lot of snow mana right now. Usually enough to get the bonus off him. We're going to go with the Bergstrider. Now, I think we want this Highland Forest, certainly, so we can fix our mana. This is not the worst deck that I've constructed. I'd like to see another legendary creature if possible. But we'll see if that goes the way we want it to. We've got a lot of ramp, but I think this is a pretty mana-hungry deck. I really didn't pay attention to like any signals at all. Kind of just went with shiny cards. Arnie Slays the Troll is a pretty strong target here for a 2-drop. But I think I like Ravenous Lindworm more. This card slaps. No, not Roots of Wisdom. We are going to go with that. Get rid of this Undersea Invader. That's just worse. What's the Harbinger? It's a zombie wizard. Okay, so no Shapeshifter or Giant synergy there. A little while till we see our next pack. Oh no, there it is. So I might pick up the Frostpyre Arcanist here because that lets us find our other Behold, which is nice. Another 5-drop. We might want the Frostbite though. How are we doing on Snowlands? We got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not really enough. Snow permanence. 5, 6, 7. Nah, I'm gonna take the Arcanist. All right, so then we can take the Rootless U. Is this too much top end? I think it's too much top end, right? Rippling Fear, that's a rare. I guess we'll take the Run Ashore. I don't know, Rootless U into like one of these guys is sweet. We'll take that. And then another Lindworm. And this is really top end heavy. I need like... Oh, we'll have some fun constructing this, I guess. Do we take a Raven Wings? No, not over Lindworm, number 2. And then we have a lot of giants, so Squash is good. Like a 3-drop. And then we do get a Raven Wings here, so take that. We're gonna get run over by red-white aggro so hard. I don't think we can play this Giant's Amulet anymore. These are like 2s. What else do we have that foretells? Is it just that? The Beholds? I think so. Maybe we don't play Kolvari anymore. Yeah, we'll see. Given all of our giants and stuff, I think we do want Glimpse the Cosmos. And then we can take... I guess we're in like sideboard territory now. Let's take another Broken Wings. So what are we cutting? Maybe one of these Cinderheart Giants. I don't think we need 2 of those. One of those is fine. What else are we gonna get? Ooh, Craven Hulk. That's better than Kolvari for sure. Goodbye, Kolvari. None of these matter, but I'll take Disdainful Stroke just for sideboard. Run Ashore, sure, for the sideboard. So we're gonna need to cut 3 cards. We're doing on creatures. We got 15 of them. It's okay. $60 gems. All right, so I guess the question is, what are we cutting? Because we need to cut like 4 cards. Well, what does our mana base let us do? We have multiple red dual lands, I guess. And red's kind of like our, almost like our splash, almost like base blue-green. I think I want to main deck 1 Broken Wings because there's like always a good target for that. Probably over the Mists of Lichara. Oh, but this lets us get like a nice trick going on. I don't know. This is a hard deck to build. Maybe I don't need Rootless U. No, this Squash is usually like a 3 in our deck. Because our top end is 2 Lindworms, Giant, and U. What else does Arcanist get us if we don't have Hold? I don't think anything, right? Yeah, no, nothing. And it doesn't do a lot of damage for Calamity Bearer to really get a lot going there. I kind of like it actually. It sort of makes it into like a 4/5, which is good. This is actually usually like a 4-drop for us. So we're kind of choked on 4s and 3s. So we should maybe cut from there. Well, okay, so what does Carful Harbinger let us ramp into? Just Behold, right? Yeah, just that. So we're going to cut that. If we're playing against an aggressive deck, we can just bring it back in. Then... You know, I think this is like almost like an 18 lander. Is it? No, we have Ring, Svella, Glaring Frost. That was a hard one. Jeez. Cut like 3 cards still? Okay, so let's just cut the Arcanist for now. And the Rootless U. Well, Rootless U lets us find one of the Lindworms, which is good. Maybe the Giant. Then... why are we playing red? For Svella, Squash, and Calamity Bearer, basically. Put the Craven Hulk at it. No, I don't like cutting the Craven Hulk, he's too good. Okay, let's put the Giant back in. Cinderheart Giant, anyway. I like having Snakeskin Veil available. Maybe we don't play Path to the World Tree. No, we have to, right? Because it fixes our mana? Yeah. I think our creatures are big enough that maybe we don't need Raven Wings in the main. Yeah, because we have a flyer already. I kind of like Raven Wings too. Hard cuts, hard cuts. It's hard because we're like between like almost like a pretty decent like blue-red Giants deck. So why are we green really? Well, it's for the Lindworms, Rootless U, Broken Wings. Well, it's for Bears of Lichara mostly, right? Green's like not super exciting other than those. We're probably going to keep these in, but what if we cut the green out? What does that look like? Quite bad, it seems. Bring this down to like 16 cards. We'd play like Giant's Amulet, Carvel Harbinger, the other Cinderheart Giant. That would go out. Run ashore. A Frostpire Arcanist would definitely go in. Then probably also this guy. Yeah, no, that's not good. Don't think that's better. Okay, so you get out, you get out. What else gets out? This gets out. This gets out. Well, let's remove the Raven Wings for now. The Mists. So cards that we definitely want to play. Let's start with that. What are the cards I'm excited to play? I'm excited to play Bergstrider, Beholds. What else in blue would I want to play? Probably Mistwalker. And the rest of the blue is not exciting unless I have synergies. In red, I'm excited to play Calamity Bearer and Basalt Ravager. Maybe the Craven Hulk. And then in green, I want to play the Sentinel, Path, Glittering Frost, Rootless U, 2 Lindworms. So that's 13. where do we go from here? So from here... Oh, we also want to play Svella. Certainly. So where do we go from there? Well, if we're playing a lot of giants for Kaldheim, we want to get all the giants and shapeshifters in that we can. We want Squash, which is like a 3-drop. Yeah, we also want the replicating ring for sure. And if we have Svella, we want to protect Svella with Snakeskin Veil. And then we want another giant for Frostpire Arcanist. We have good synergies here. And we want to play the bears. And the Jara. That makes sense. What else? What else? Well, if we're playing the Bears of Litjar, we want to play our shapeshifters. So we'll play those. Now I need to put 2 cards in. If we're playing enough... If we're playing all these giants, I think Glimpse the Cosmos makes sense. And then I think we probably want a 2-drop in here just to round our curve out. And in there we have... Well, these are almost like 2s. Probably... Maybe we main deck 1 Broken Wings. It's card number 23 for us. Or is it Raven Wings? I think it's Raven Wings, actually. This will, if left unanswered, just win us a few games with big, scary creatures that fly. Okay, so we'll go with this for now. Bring in our land base. And then... What do we get when we suggest lands? It's 4, 5, 3. Let's add those in with pretty lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. And then 3 forests. 1, 2, 3. So then how many green sources do we have? We have 6, 7 green sources. And that's okay. And for blue sources, we have 4, 5, 6. And it's not great. And then for red, we have 5, 6, 7. So it's 7, 7, 6. Well, I think red is more of a splash than the auto-suggester thinks it is. I think we can get away with 6. Can we get away with 6 red sources? Yeah, I think we can. And our like low drops are like blue and green anyway. We'll cut a mountain. Add a forest. So that brings us up to 6, 7 green sources. How many blue sources do we have? We have 4, 5, 6. And how many red sources? We have 4, 5, 6. It's a 7, 6, 6 split. That's not great. What would we cut? Maybe another red source. For green. And then blue is next most important. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that gives us 5 red sources, which isn't amazing, but we can make do with it because we have enough sort of fixing elsewhere. Although we can't fix red with Svella because Svella is red. A replicating ring. I think this is rough. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 forests. 4, 5, 6 for blue. I'd like to get that up to 7 if we can. Okay, so if we cut another mountain, That brings us down to 4 blue-red sources, which isn't very many. Yeah, I think that's too low. We got to keep it like this and hope the games sort of pan out. And we'll hold the multiverse counts as mana fixing anyway. All right, so let's go into our first match. I think this deck came out okay. But we'll see how it fares in combat. All right, so our opener is 5 lands, Basalt Ravager, and Bears of Lichara. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's got all of our colors of mana, got a 3 and a 4, and we get Svella as well. If we run into a 2-drop, I think we're in good shape. 2 red from our opponent, but nothing to do with it. They are just foretelling. Maybe they're stumbling. So let's go with Snow-Covered Forest here. This opens us up now. We can do either Svella or the Bears of Lichara. I guess we'll start with Mistwalker. I think that's our highest value play here. Lets us maybe get some nice stuff going with the Basalt Ravager. Opens us up to another thing here. Wow, they're really not playing any creatures. Guess. How do we want to do this? Let's go with the Bears of Lichara. If they decline to cast spells, then I think having 2 4/4s is good. Crush the Weak. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This still turns this into a 4/4 flying, which I'm happy with. Alright, let's get in. What am I doing? Am I doing a 3-drop here? Yeah, we'll do Svella. So let's keep mana up though so that we can squash if we need to. Play Svella. Pass the turn back. So if they play any creature, it probably dies, right? I guess they just can't play any creatures or else they die, so that's sweet. I'll submit 0 here. No need to kill any of my own creatures. I guess we'll get in there. For 6. See what they want to remove here. Ooh, squash my Mistwalker. Okay. I'm cool with that for now. Play Rootless You and Jaspera Sentinel. And we have, what, 6 mana to play with next turn if we really need to? There's an Inga. So this is a Troll Warrior, this is a Tree Folk, this is an Elf Rogue. We're not going to be able to kill Inga with the Basalt Ravager, so we might just have to squish it. Or we'll have to squish the Augury Raven. Well, I think we actually squish Inga. We're not too concerned with the Augury Raven just yet. I guess we can attack with the Rootless You, and then if they double block, we can... Well, no, I don't... Yeah, if they double block, then we can get them with the squash. Yeah, we can get them with the squash. Nice, okay. So we'll do the bird first, and then we'll just squash Inga. So they're not going to get to draw cards, and we will kill their flyer as well. Nice little 2-for-1. You didn't want either of those. That's a good sign. Splashing black. Icebind Pillar. That's pretty sweet. I guess we'll play Basalt Ravager to the dome after we hit him, right? I can get in for 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Gets them at 5. This will be another 2 damage. Or 1 damage, I guess. And then we'll foretell Behold the Multiverse, and I think we're in a good spot now. Our opponent agrees. So they just kind of played removal.deck. I guess we can bring in the Disdainful Stroke. They have a bunch of fairly expensive stuff. And I think I like that better than Raven Wings because they didn't really have much that I want to Raven Wings over. Not like they have a lot of like stuff gumming up the ground. Yeah, let's go with that. It may take some time to sideboard. They saw a bunch of our cards. Definitely just spilled water on myself. I have a drinking problem, as you can see. All right, game 2. This is a hand we can keep. Yeah, sure. We go turn 2 Behold, turn 3 Svella. Or I guess turn 2 Foretell. Behold. Yeah, we'll keep that. If we hit any amount of lands, this is really nice. Okay, yeah. We got a 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count. So we'll play a Forest, we'll Foretell. And we'll play Svella. Okay. Jaspera Sentinel, that can fill the curve later on. So I think with Svella, maybe we want to start making some monoliths. We just want to run our guys out, right? Ooh, Raven form. Okay. That's fine. It still leaves us behind a flyer, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Do we care about that living? I don't think we do. I think that's fine for now. That's an elf rogue, that's a giant wizard, this is a bird. We're not going to be able to shoot the firewalker too hard. So let's run out our another forest here. This does not have flash, we can't get him that way. Do we Behold now? I don't think we do. We would need to hit like one of our 2-drops for that to be mana efficient. I think we just run out the Basalt Ravager. No. Well, it's not great value, but still fine, I guess, as a blocker. Plink. And we'll get in for 1, because we're not blocking. If they want to impulsive draw, they are more than welcome. Go for it, man. You got it. We have Squash mana coming up. Ooh, what do they get? Morite. They can't cast that this turn. So that's good news. Inga's getting squashed. All on the bottom. So then we would have 3 mana left. So let's Behold first. Replicating ring. Nah. Let's get some more gas, I think. And that's fine too. So I guess we will squash Inga. Run out the Sentinel. Get in for 5. I think we're just gonna try and clock him. Yeah, we're not blocking that. If they want to get the value, they have to play that Augury Raven, which I'm fine with. So if I play Glittering Frost, that would leave us with 4 mana. 5 mana if I use the Jaspera Sentinel, which I might, because yeah, I think that's the way to go, because we're not going to be blocking with either of these guys. And we're not going to be blocking with this either, so we're going to get in for 4. And I'm happy to block with the U, because if that dies, we get a Lindworm. Kinseekers is a 2/4. Crush Weak. Oh, and they get exiled? Oh, it's so bad for us. No! Not like this. Okay, fine. That's awful. I guess I didn't play around that. I knew they had that too. So we'll take that and hope we just draw out. We can block the Raven every turn now. Gotta play around Crush the Weak. No, we're not activating that. We're really soft to Crush the Weak, aren't we? All of our stuff is like 2 toughness. Guess we need to draw like what, like a Lindworm? That would help. They're really thinking about this one. Invasion of the Giants, okay. They're just scrying a lot. It's a good thing we hit him a few times at least. Gives us a little bit of a fighting chance. That's not good. Alright, show me a giant. I think we're dead, but we'll play it out. There's that Mistwalker. And Arnie slays the troll. Okay. Who's fighting? Never. I killed myself. Yeah, that's another land in a row. We'll concede. That's too bad. Okay, so what do we do about that? I wonder if we bring in the Funeral Longboat. Probably not. I think at this point we bring in Broken Wings. We've seen a lot of flyers. And I think we bring in Kolvari? No. What do we cut? Anything? No, 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 no. Take the Broken Wings out. We just run this back. Oh, Giant's Amulet. That's a good idea. Let's put that in. We'll cut the... let's cut a 2 toughness guy. Really? No. We'll cut Snakeskin Veil. Seems wrong, but whatever. I don't know. I'm just doing things at random. I didn't have a good reason for that. I just want to try it out. Ah, okay. So this is a couple Behold the Multiverses, a Disdainful Stroke, and a Calamity Bear. I guess we can, like, behold into more lands. I guess that's what we're going to try and do. I'd like to avoid that if we can, though. There's a lot of 3s I could draw into, too. Hammerstone Raider, okay. Yeah, there's a Mistwalker. That'll work. Ooh, Demon Bolt, nice. In that case, I play a 2/4. Looks like they might have struggled on lands a little. That's a good sign. Did they discard with the... I guess they did discard, so they're not struggling on lands. 2 top. Or they are struggling on lands. That's interesting. So I think we can get in with the... No, we can't go in. Are we the beatdown? No, they're the beatdown. We're the control. So in that case, we're going to play the Replicating Ring and hold up either Behold the Multiverse or Disdainful Stroke, depending on what they play. Show me a giant. You're taking a lot of time to decide which giant to show me. Show me Lecharakin Seekers. Alright, we're in Disdainful Stroke territory. I don't think I would Disdainful Stroke the Kinseekers, though. They're not as concerning as some of their other spells. Oh, and that's a Mistwalker. We can't stroke that. Even if we wanted to, so we'll Behold. None of that's really what I want. Sentinel? Yeah, I wouldn't mind drawing a Sentinel, actually. It's a card. It blocks Mistwalker a little. So... we play Calamity Bearer. That makes our Lecharakin Seekers into a 4/4. What does this do? Makes their next thing cheap. Okay. Let's get in for 4. And we will hold up Disdainful Stroke. And the next turn we can run out the Craven Hulk as well. The Jarrakin Seekers. Well, that would give them like a scry and stuff. I think now we do have to Disdainful Stroke it. Now we have the Salt Ravager, so we can shoot their Faceless Liberator. Or Fearless Liberator, that is. And foretell the other Behold. They can't kill either of our creatures here. So let's get in for a lot of damage if they don't block. But that puts them at 6. Oh, no, I guess that's the end of them. They struggled on land, I guess. We'll take it. So other than getting blown out by the Crush the Weak, that wasn't awful. Take the win. We take those. Let's go to the next game. Hello, Tamu. I would like to play first. This hand is a one-lander. We can't keep that. We're gonna mulligan. This is not a one-lander. It has Glittering Frost, and Behold Multiverse, and a Craven Hulk. We can keep this. Let's see if they mulligan. They did. I'll keep 6. Send back a Forest. Because we have 3 of those. We can afford to lose 1. Put 1 back. We'll start with a Forest. We're going to go pretty straightforward line of play here. Foretell into Glittering Frost into Craven Hulk. I guess whatever we end up drawing will tell us a little bit more about what we want to do. Now we have a choice. We could play the Jaspera Sentinel, but I think that can fill our curve a little bit better later. And they're blue, so I don't really need to run a creature out right now. We're not breathing down our necks with some aggressive beaters. So next turn we're still on the Glittering Frost into a Craven Hulk plan, I think. We're gonna foretell. So we'll go Forest into Glittering Frost. Now, what would be nice would be a land off the top, because then we can go Craven Hulk and Jaspera Sentinel into a Calamity Bear on the following turn. That sort of makes this almost an 8-4. Yeah, there's our land off the top. Craven Hulk. Counterspell? Nope. They thought about it, though. Could be like a Demon Bolt. You could have a lot of things there. Cosmos Charger. We're not blocking that. Big decisions here. Big challenges. They're going in. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, we're not blocking that. Let's see what they follow up with here. Foretell. That's it. So how much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could run out the Calamity Bear now if I just tap out, but I'm scared of them having like any interaction at all in the world. So let's attack first. Let's see what they do. This could be a Demon Bolt, it could be Brine Barrow Intruder, sure. I wasn't thinking about that card, but that is a card. Mix that into just 3. Let's fire off this Behold the Multiverse. And I do like both of those cards, actually. I can play this Frostfire Arcanist. Get our other Behold, which is sweet. But I can do that next turn. And then next turn I get to play Calamity Bearer. Well, next turn I might be able to play Calamity Bearer anyway. So I think that's what I like more. Holds up the ground pretty good. He's got a big butt. Dwarven Reinforcements. Not a bad card. Gonna have to find some way to deal with the Cosmos Charger though. A 3/3 flyer is a little scary. So why do they want to keep one blue up specifically? Not sure. Let's get in with this Calamity Bearer. So now our giants do a lot of damage. Yeah, that'll deal with the dwarves, that's fine. I'm okay with that trade. I think we're still probably winning this race. Let's foretell the other Behold. We don't need to run the replicating ring out today. I guess if they attack into this, I'm scared, right? I mean, with the ground creatures. But since they didn't, I'm not worried about combat tricks. I guess we'll Behold on end of turn. Breakneck Berserker, sure. Alright, so what do we need to deal with? Ooh, Lindworm's a good draw. We can get the Kinseekers as well. Squash. Yeah, Squash is nice. Let's get... Ooh, okay, so if they double block anything here, the squash really gets them, right? And then I can probably outrace them by having the life gain with the Lindworm. Alright, goodbye, Berserker. We can run out these Kinseekers, and then next turn we can play the Lindworm. I guess that was just too demoralizing for them, so we're going to go to game 2. They're actually kind of an aggressive deck. I think I want the Mists of Lichara in here. And I think maybe the Run Ashore. So we can probably cut... no. We don't want the Run Ashore. Let's cut the... I didn't really play any removal. I'm going to cut the Snakeskin Veil for now. And we'll just go with that. Let's see how it goes. That's a no-lander, so that's an easy mull. Goodbye. This is a 4-lander. We would need to draw, what, 2 forests for this to be functional. I want to go to 5, though. And we have Mists of Lichara. Sure. This is really bad, but I don't want to go to 5. Hey, there's a mountain, at least. That might be like a Cyril's Packmate or something. I guess I probably could have played the Mirror Lake there. Oh well. Augury Raven. Well, let's use our mana efficiently. Let's shrink that for now. So I think I'm going to play the mountain on the off chance we draw another mountain next turn for the Calamity Bearer. The good news is we're going to have enough mana to play Rootless U into Ravenous Lindworm, probably. Frostpeak Yeti. That might kill me. Maybe. Well, we're not casting anything, so we can play our tap land. So our plan is like Rootless U, that'll die, and then we'll get Lindworm number 2 with it. Just hope we get him with 6/6s. It's not a bad plan. So what are the odds they have Disdainful Stroke? Well, we can't play around it. We don't need to play around it. They have double Foretold. So we're going to go Rootless U. So they probably have, what did we know they have? They have Dwarven Reinforcements, which they might play right now. They might have like another Augury Raven. If that's the case, I should probably bring in like a Broken Wings. Scorn Effigy, okay. Not particularly concerning. Vault Robber. We're going to take the 3, but we're going to gain 4. So let's go in with the Rootless U because we're not blocking. Pretty much ever. We can just pressure them with our superior creatures. Maybe that'll eat the Augury Raven. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine. Play a Lindworm. Gain 4. And then I can copy that with my Mirror Lake next turn for 5 mana. Might be our strongest play. They seem to be stuck on 4 mana as well, so we're safe from anything too scary. Some treasure. I guess we're going to be feeding them some treasure. One of the first times I've ever seen that activated, actually. So, guess we'll get in for combat and see what happens. Because that's 11. That's a big number. Probably going to eat their Scorn Effigy here. Then I guess... So we could also play Sfella. And Path to the World Tree. No, I kind of like just making another Lindworm. Like an even bigger one. It's pretty sweet. This plays around them having like a disdainful stroke or something. Although I guess I couldn't cast anything. It plays around saw it coming. No, that's too much for them. I guess sometimes you just gotta dirtle and play Lindworm into Lindworm. And that'll do it. Well, it's unfortunate that game didn't go much longer, because that was a pretty fun sequence of games for me. Probably not for them. Let's go to our final match here. Where we have doubling our entry fee worth of gems on the line. I think we played against a couple pretty similar decks. I'd like to see something a little different. One survive. Alright, our opening hand is all of our mana, all of our fixing, Behold and Rootless U. I'm keeping that. That's good. They have a glacial floodplains. Ooh, we got Bears of Lichara. That's pretty sweet. That might be our first order of business, actually. Pilfering Hawk, yeah. But our first order of business is to foretell the Behold the Multiverse. Then, oh, it looks like they're on like the 5-color snow plan. I can respect it. All right, so we have a few choices. We can ramp, play Raven Wings onto nothing, or play a 2/2 that might turn into a 4/4 and slowly kill something. Let's see how well they're able to adapt to this. Our next turn we can play a ramp spell and then also run out the Raven Wings. Or hold up the Behold mana, actually, would probably be better. Path to the World Tree. Yeah, they're definitely doing the 5 mana fun stuff deck. I respect it. Or it's just snow. Not sure. Cool, very cool. So let's, before we do anything, get in with our 4/4. For 4 damage. Then let's play Replicating Ring. We're gonna let that resolve. And we'll Behold the Multiverse mana for next turn. I want more info to make choices with. They're gonna loot. They're gonna think about it. They don't do anything about this shapeshifter. It's gonna eat their hawk. They've got 5 mana, so they have a lot of things to do. They didn't hit anything super crazy, but they did get another snow land, so they're going to draw those. Alright, eat your hawk. Oh, I forgot to Behold. Whoops. That's a punt. So let's just run out our Rootless Yew then. Is that gonna get counterspelled? I feel like it might be. Disdainful Strip. Nice. There's the World Tree and the Path to the World Tree. Very cool. Knotfold Recluse. And Pilfering Hawk. So I guess we're not really attacking much anymore. Let's run out. Well, let's Behold now. Might as well. Ooh, I like both of those. Those are fine. What are the odds they double block a 4/4 attacking them? Somewhat high? Let's play Svella. Then we want to spend all of our mana. Well, you know what? If I get all 3 of these back, that's pretty good. I think I want to just keep the Snakeskin Veil up to protect Svella. I think that's more important. So no attacks. And the turn. We're going to hold up our Snakeskin Veil. So they're getting back 3 good spells, but so are we. I'll take 4. That's fine. Maybe I just trade now. Yeah, I'll trade. Another spider. I get you. And an augury raven. I get you. Here's a Bergie boy. We'll tap down their raven. Hold up Snakeskin Veil. Did I play a land this turn? No, because I drew that. So we can path to the World Tree and then play a forest. A snow-covered forest. So they didn't loot, so they want the card in their hand. No, I'm not going to block that. I'll take the 4 this time. Bergstrider. Do we want to keep that untapped? I think we do. It makes it a 3/5 to block with. Do I have enough mana to activate this? I do. So I think we can just pass the turn and start getting Svella value. Everybody, everybody. I respect it. Ooh, I will take a Lindworm. Gain 4 life. Lock. And lock. Though, I guess if they've... it's a little awkward because they're gonna pop their Path to the World Tree here. We'll keep their Lindworm back. Let's just trade Bergstriders. We can get in for 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. So if we activate you, might get something sweet. We activate Ravenous Lindworm. We fly in. That would be 7 damage. So we don't have enough mana to play and equip that. We gotta wait for Replicating Ring to do that. It's a little awkward. How much mana? All of it? If I Glittering Frost... Yeah, no, this is quite awkward. Yeah, I think we just send it back. Keep up this Svella mana. I think whatever's in the top X cards of our deck is better. Like we might hit like another Lindworm. Basalt Ravager. What do we have? We have Troll Warrior, we have Worm. So this is 2 damage if we take the Basalt Ravager. Or we could Behold. We're gonna take the Basalt Ravager. I guess we'll shoot the Hawk. It doesn't matter, actually. I should have gone upstairs with that. I can't do math with Basalt Ravager, apparently. Maybe we need to start killing people. It's what, 2 turns away? You know what, let's start doing other stuff. Let's glimpse the cosmos. I think we need to find, like, other stuff to do. Calamity Bearer. Yeah, sure. And if we're gonna cast that, well, we can. We could find another. Oh no, that's shuffled in. Yeah, let's glimpse again. I want to find like a squash or something. Mountain, sure. Let's play Glittering Frost. And then also Frostpire Arcanist doesn't get us any value, does it? No. So let's play Raven Wings and equip it to the Ravenous Lindworm. The next turn we can actually activate Path to the World Tree. Maybe they just pop off that path now. Yeah, they do. Yeah, this is a rough spot. Ooh, and a Mirror Lake. And a Burg Strider now. Okay, now I think we're almost certainly dead. So we block there. Pump that, right? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. If I block there, yeah, I'm just dead. GG. I feel like I misplayed that somehow, but I'm not sure how. Well, I think we want the Broken Wings. Those come in for sure. And I think we also want Disdainful Stroke. They didn't really play much removal, so I'm going to take out the Snakeskin Veil. And I think I'm going to take out the Raven Wings. Well, no, we need stuff to block. Well, with 2 Broken Wings in, we don't really need that. I guess I'll take out... I don't know. These are all good, actually. Ah. A lot of their stuff was under 4. I guess I won't play that. Maybe a Run Ashore is good? Is Run Ashore good here? Yeah, Run Ashore is probably pretty good. Yeah, but I don't think it's better than what we have. Alright, let's just try this. We'll play first. Yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff to do here. If we hit any land, this is really good. Start with an ice tunnel. Not too bad. Let's foretell, behold the multiverse. Get in for 1. The next turn we can play Bears of Lichara. So that'll be a 4/4, which I like. And then what can we do next turn? We can play Replicating Ring and then Behold the Multiverse on the end of their turn. That's just a jump block. And they're going to loot too. Then we'll play Replicating Ring, and we'll Behold on the end of their turn. I guess they can't play any creatures this turn. Oh, interesting. I guess that kills what? Replicating Ring? Or is it the bears? Yeah, I'm okay with this. No, actually I'm not okay with this. No. Ah, I should have... that's a punt again. Boo. Boo this man. Oh, I'll eat your guy at least. Well, let's Behold now. Yeah, let's take the Rootless U. And get in for 5. And the next turn we can Berg Stride or whatever they play. It's their Berg Strider. Now we have Squash mana. I think we can Squash and Rootless you. Struggle? Oh, we're struggling alright. We're just gonna see if they have what it takes to deal with this. They do not. Alright, this last one's for all the marbles. Or like half the marbles. Maybe we do want Disdainful Stroke in. Yeah, let's take in 1 Disdainful Stroke, take out 1 Broken Wings. I also wonder if I should be playing any of those Cinderheart Giants. Yeah, we can do this. It's not an exciting keep, but we can Behold to find land. And they're mulliganing. So we're gonna go Behold into the Jargon Seekers, maybe? Frost Augur. It's pretty sweet. So we can either Behold or we can Disdainful Stroke. They just play a 4-drop. We'll see what they do. They will Foretell. I will not miss my Behold again. Craven Hulk is a no. Island is a no. Yeah, we got some stuff here. I guess I'll play this generic 2/4. They might have Disdainful Stroke for this, but that's fine. Now they have a Behold the Multiverse as well. So they didn't do much. We're not blocking. We want to be attacking. Are we playing a 4-drop? I think we want to be playing a 5-drop. So let's play an untapped land. Get into 2. Play Rootless you. If that ever dies, we get to find a Lindworm. Might have a Berg Strider for that. No? Okay. Do we want to have 6 mana available? I think we do. If we play the Highland Forest, we can play Calamity Bearer next turn. I don't think we're going to Berg... Well... We want to be able to Berg Strider them next turn. Let's go with... attacking them first and see what they do. That's what I want to do. Good Disdainful Stroke. Oh yeah, baby. Get out of here. None of that. Get that garbage out of here. So now we can play Mistwalker and a Highland Forest, and I think we're in a really good spot to win this one now. If they had 0 cards in hand. But they have cards, so we'll see what they have. They are not on Path to the World Tree activation mana yet. The 3 seasons, that's perhaps a little slow for where you are. But when they milled Battle of Frost and Fire, is awkwardly not very good against our build. There's a Lindworm. I guess we're gonna run out the Calamity Bearer. See if they have that Disdainful Stroke. No? Okay. This is gonna hurt. They don't have anything to do. Put them to 3. Gravenlore. Yeah, they're digging. What can they get back? They can get back Frost Augur, an Icy Tunnel, and that's it, actually. I feel good about this one, but I don't feel good that they drew like a billion cards right now. Luckily we're sitting on Berg Strider and a Glimpse of the Cosmos. Frost Augur, yeah. Yeah. Spirit of the Alderguard, yeah. Sure. Find the Swamp. No, that's it. Hey, that's a nice 3-0. We take those. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we could stream some Valheim at some point if you want. All right, pack 1, our rare is Icebreaker Kraken. This freezes all their tapped stuff and ETBs. It's an 8/8 for 12 mana. That's 1 less for every snow land you control. That's not really where I want to be at a first pick. The interesting uncommons are Elven Bow and maybe Herald. Nikodify's Destiny's not crazy. The interesting commons are Behold the Multiverse, Stalwart Valkyrie, Raven Wings. Man, this pack is kind of not amazing. I think it's the easiest Elven Bow of my life. I think we're gonna go with that. Not think about it too much. In this pack, the second pack to come around, we have Inga Runeyes, Frenzied Raider, and Port of Karfell as our uncommons. Interesting commons are Demon Bolt, Bind the Monster, Iron Verdict, Gold Vein pick. I feel like the strongest card here is Inga. Although Demon Bolt, I think it's between Inga and Demon Bolt. And I think I like being in red more than I like being in blue. So I'm going to go with the Demon Bolt. Kills almost anything that you ever care about in the world. And now this pack has a few interesting choices. We have the Highland Forest dual land. We have the Spirit of the Alderguard, which helps you find more snowlands. It gets bigger if you have snowlands. And the Avalanche Collar, which turns your snowlands into 4/4s for a full turn. Jespera Sentinel is also nice. I think the best cards in here are like the snow payoffs. Maybe the Raptor if you wanted to like start going into white. So I think for me it's between the Spirit and the Highland Forest. The Highland Forest is red and green and snow. I think the Spirit's a little better. No, I think it's Highland Forest. We just gotta take these snowlands pretty early. Especially fixing. Now, in this pack, the interesting cards left. At pick 4, we have a good chunk of blue cards. We have Bergstrider. We have a snow-covered swamp, which we might take if we're doing like a Jund thing. And there's a decent amount of good black cards coming around. Black might end up being open. Iron Verdict is there as well, so maybe white is open as well. I think we're just gonna go with like the Snowland plan. Take the snow-covered swamp. Yeah, I guess we are. Okay, and our picks here in the next pack are pretty much between Arnie Slays the Troll and Sculptor of Winter. Since we know we're probably in green-red, we probably want to take Arnie Slays the Troll. We're not necessarily in a deck that can really abuse Sculptor of Winter. I think it's Arnie Slays the Troll. Alright, our next pack has a few interesting cards in it. We have Invasion of the Giants, kind of indicating to us that blue-red might be open. We also have a Bind the Monster, and we have a Run Amok. I think for us, it's probably going to be this Run Amok. We'll have to pick some creatures eventually, but that doesn't have to be right away. We'll wait for our next pack from our friend to the side of us here. So here we have a choice between Crush the Weak, Elderleaf Mentor, Gladewalker Guardian, or like, yeah, I think those are the interesting things. We could have had a pretty strong white deck. There's a lot of interesting white cards coming around still. I think we're going to go with the Elderleaf Mentor. Since we might be doing a little bit of black, we could potentially end up with like a little bit of an elf payoff later on. We'll see if that Herald comes back around. That might be in the next pack. I guess we'll find out. So I guess in this pack it's between Jaspera Sentinel and Grizzled Outrider. And of those two, I think it's the one that can fix our mana. Well, yeah, I think that's the discipline pick. The fun pick would be the 5/5, but we'll take the Sentinel. Okay, so Herald didn't come back. I guess this is our first pick where we're on the wheel. Nika Defies Destiny came back. So did Notfold Recluse. So I think green is actually fairly open. We're going to lean into that. Can't really complain about 4/2 with reach in this format. I forget if Herald was in that pack or the next one. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to take our next Notfold Recluse. And here, I guess there's a small chance we go into black. And if we do, I wouldn't mind having a way down. And there's a King Herald's Revenge. We'll take that. We're not necessarily in that, though. So it looks like we might be cut off of the snow deck. Someone's been cutting the dual lands pretty hard. It might just be in the red-green stompy style. Our buddy over here has got a bit of a train running. None of these picks matter. We'll take the most potentially playable one. And that's potentially playable as well. And that is not playable, but we have to take it. Alright. First pick of pack 2. We have a choice between the rare, which is Tyrite Sanctum, which is a utility land that makes gods indestructible or makes something a god with a 1/1 counter, which is, you know, serviceable. There's Shimmerdrift Veil, which is a perfect mana fixer. But I don't think we're doing like the multicolor thing too much. So we could also take the Woodland Chasm, which would really let us stay open to going into black. But I think we might not want to do that. I think green is open enough. Let's take Finn the Fangbearer. It's just a solid 2-drop. And then in the next pack, we get a Demon Bolt coming around. It's, I think, significantly better than the rest of the cards in this pack. So we'll take the Demon Bolt. You could also consider the Run Amok or the Frostbite, but I don't think we're going to be in enough snow for that to matter. I think we're going to, at this point, give up on snow being a thing for us. Yeah, let's take the Demon Bolt. And in this pack, we can choose between Notfold Recluse number 3, Tuskeri Firewalker, Frenzied Raider, or Crush the Weak. Do we have a lot of Boast? Not really, so I'm not interested in Frenzied Raider right away. Everything we have dies to Crush the Weak, so I don't want to play that. I think we're taking the Firewalker here. And that is a very late Sarulf's Packmate. It's one of the best green commons. We just take those. We don't really need to be fetching out lands with a Horizon Seeker. Can windmill slam that one. All right, so this pack has a few things in it. Maybe we want to pick up one Raven Wings. Squash is not as good as in our last deck. We don't really have any giants. We have 2 Demon Bolts already. A few other ways to remove their stuff. So I think what we actually want is Raven Wings. So that we can go over the top. If we're just killing people, maybe this is a deck that wants Raiders Carve. It plays pretty well with all of our Recluses and like our Firewalkers and stuff. Like almost everything we have is big enough to turn on Raiders Carve, right? Yeah, pretty much. So we'll take Raiders Carve. And then in this pack, there's not much exciting here. If we ever dual strike a Demon Bolt, that's pretty sweet, but is that better than King Harold's Revenge number 2? Maybe. Ooh, do we want Skimfar's Shadow Sage? How many elves do we have? Not really many. I think we just take I'm gonna take Dual Strike for the memes. And here, ooh, there's a Rootless here. That's good. We're kind of light on top end actually. So if we can pick some of that up, that'll be good. And at this point, might as well take the Tirade Sanctum. We'll play it. And we'll take a Frostbite. I don't mind having a shock. We're like red-green removal deck with some stupid guys in it. No, I don't want any of these. I'll take the Carful Kennel Master. There's a chance we splash black for that. Yeah, take another one. Why not? Then we can take Arachniform for the sideboard. Probably not gonna main deck that. Village Rites for the sideboard, maybe. I'd really like to have some good target for Rootless U. If we can pick up a Lindworm, that's going to be pretty big for us in the next pack. And King Harold's Revenge comes back around, sure. Aha, so there is a Lindworm in this pack, but there's also Starnheim Unleashed, which is a gross, gross card. I think we just take Starnheim Unleashed, right? Is there a chance in the world we ever cast this? I mean, we have Jaspera Sentinel. I think we just have to take this. If we can make Starnheim Unleashed work, I think that's just like the law. And to do that, we might take this World Tree. Because we're never going to cast this till late anyway. Then, what are we picking? Out of this pack, we can pick Guardian Gladewalker. Snakeskin Veil might be good to have around. I like having one of these. Let's pull one of those Snakeskin Veils in. What are we doing on creatures? We have like 10? We need more creatures, don't we? There's a Lindworm. We're taking that. Ooh. Now, if we can cut these King Harold's Revenges for creatures, I think Dual Strike's probably not making it in here either. Although Dual Striking a Run Amok would be pretty sweet. And this Elven Bow is more of a 3-drop. Alright, what do we have in here? There's a Sculptor of Winter, there's a Broken Wings. Those are the 2 cards in here for us. I think we're taking the Sculptor of Winter here. We could get some more like really good top end, that would be pretty nice. So we have available to us in this pack Sulphurous Mire, which would help us cast our Kennel Masters. Which is looking like that might be where we're at, unfortunately. I think that's where we're at, isn't it? And maybe we can play some other like black spells. Maybe a Village Rites, we could like get rid of a Kennel Master or something, or this guy's like token or something. What's in here? Kennel Master number 3? Is that too many Kennel Masters? I feel like we want a Masked Vandal. No, we're gonna take... Yeah, we'll do 3 of these. Actually, we could do Carter. Let's do Carter. Doing a light black splash now. We'll take Horizon Seeker, and this is our preliminary deck here. We sort of got there. What are we doing on creatures with this? 14? That's not the worst. I guess here we can take another Tuscary Firewalker. I'll cut one of the Recluses. I think Firewalker is a smidge better. And in this pack, there's actually nothing for us. I'll take the uncommon, because why not? There's a Feed the Serpent. We can take this for our sideboard if we really need to like exile like a Coma or something, but don't see that coming up. And we can take Herald. Yeah, why not? Did we take that Skemfar Shadow Sage earlier? Yeah, we didn't, did we? Oh well. Let's take Tergrid's Shadow. This doesn't matter. And this doesn't matter. Okay. 80 gems. So we're cutting like one spell out of this. What does Herald get for us? An elf or a warrior? So it gets Bin, you get Sentinel. Doesn't get Carter. It's Elderleaf. Yeah, Herald's not very good here. Get out of here. I'm not going to make my mana that bad to accommodate him. So bring in our land base. See what it suggests us for lands. Seems to think we should do 3, 4, 6. In that case, let's add those in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring in the snow-covered swamp, cut one of those. I think that might be even too many swamps. It gives us how many black sources? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 is probably fine. Then we need red sources. We need like 7 red sources, I think. 4, 5, 6. Let's cut a swamp for a mountain. So then for green sources we have 6, 7, 8. For red sources we have 5, 6, 7, and then 4 of those, and then Tyrate Sanctum for fun. Okay, I can work with this. Let's start it up. One of the few times I've main decked a Raiders card. we're gonna play first. This is pretty decent. 3 lands and a bunch of stuff to do with our mana. I can work with this. We'll play our dual land first. We'll suspend the Demon Bolt and play the Tuskeri Firewalker first, I believe. I guess the Horizon Seeker is probably better to run out first, right? I suppose it doesn't matter. Did they rummage? They rummaged. Okay. So let's play... Okay, so thinking ahead, if we play the Horizon Seeker, that means on the next turn we probably want to boast. We'll have 4 mana available. That will give us 2 mana after the boast. To both Demon Bolt and Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, I like that plan. But we won't block here. We can take the 2. Mistwalker, okay. Yeah, we're not going to block that. We are just going to boast our way into some basic swamp action. Do we Demon Bolt that now? I mean, that's going to be a problem, so we might as well. Gets us 3 damage. And we can find a swamp. And this holds up our Snakeskin Veil. And then we can play our Kennel Master next turn. But maybe we want to play the Firewalker next turn and hold up mana. Mistwalker number 2. Okay, so if I attack with this guy and they double block, my Horizon Seeker is not going to live. So I think we're going to... Maybe we'll go shields down to play Raven Wings. Is that necessary? I don't think it's necessary. I think we can go... Yeah, I think Carfell here is probably our best bet. Spends our mana the best. Gets in for 4. It's either 4 damage or they just give up a creature. Yeah, that's fine. And then next turn we can Raven Wings them up. Start getting in the air for 5. Now we'll see if this guy lives. He will not. So if they come in for 2, that means they're not going to be worried about maybe my Snakeskin Veil trick here. They're going to keep that back, huh? Okay. Hey, so we can slay the troll now. And in this case, I believe the troll... Well, oh, okay, so we can Raven Wings... And we can Raven Wings, suit up the Horizon Seeker, and then slay the troll on their Mistwalker. I hope they don't have removal later. This presents them a pretty significant problem if they can't kill this turn. And they were able to, so that's pretty nice for them. I guess we did kind of go all out for that. Let's go with the Tuskeri Firewalker and suit him up. Then in the worst case scenario, we're gonna want to crack the Tyrite Sanctum on this. guess we're not blocking that. Yeah, I'm gaining life. I don't need to block this. Oh, it has to be a legendary creature. Ah, reading the card saves your butt. So let's play Karfel Kennel Master. Get in for 5 damage in the air. So do we have legendary creatures that this plays with? Might need to cut that. I guess they couldn't beat the Firewalker, so that's good. Oh dang, we're not even playing the Starknight in here. Maybe that's for the best. Well, we don't... I guess this only makes Carter into a god, and that's not good enough. I'd rather play a Plains. Rather play a Plains. And that lets us play Starknight Unleashed. And then we can cut the Raider's Carve. I think this is worse, but it's more fun. That Horizon Seeker is actually pretty clutch in this deck now. Alright, this is not a playable hand. We send this one right back. Goodbye hand. This is much better. Oh, this is way better. Guess we put a land back on this one, huh? And we'll send back the mountain. And then our line is going to be Packmate into other stuff. There's a Plains. That's weird. Don't worry about it, opponent. Don't worry about it. Next turn we can play the Packmate with Veil up to save it from something, if we need to. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna keep up anti-removal here. We don't need to run the Sentinel out here. The Omen Keel. Goodness gracious. Augury Raven. Well, that's quite interesting. I think we just need to kill the Augury Raven, right? Well, we're gonna get in with the Packmate and see if we can get a 2-for-1 with our Demon Bolt or something. That didn't get us anywhere. So I guess we're gonna Demon Bolt their bird. We only have 2 cards left. Hopefully this puts them in a rough spot. Omen Keel. It's crew 1? Yeesh. That might be a problem. I guess we'll find out, though. We can run out Finn the Fangbearer as a deterrent, and also Jaspera Sentinel. And we can get in for 3. If they have removal, they actually don't. Ruined Crown, yeah, sure. Ooh, lifelink. Pretty sweet. They activate the Omen Keel. Do they have enough mana to equip this? They do. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's get in with the Packmate again. Do they have something they can cast for one? Oh no, they can activate the Omen Keel if they really want to. Yeah, that's going to be a Frostbite. Eat your guy, play a 4/2, and send it back with Veil up. I like our odds here. Agar. Agar. Basalt Ravager. Targeting. Oh, no, you don't. Now we're going to start getting in for 5 in the air. 6, actually. And if they want to trade with a Packmate, I'm more than happy to. Guess that draws them a card, but I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's say... No, I don't think I want to... I want to keep Finn untapped here. So now they have 2 turns to deal with not Vold Recluse. And if they deal with it, we're in trouble. But sometimes questions are better than answers. Bergstrider. That's a good answer. Tap Finn. Oh, they want another Omen Keel hit. You're going to gain 4. They equip that. That's a little annoying. Yeah, we're not blocking that. Ooh, they got some good stuff. They got the World Tree? Well, In that case, I guess they didn't spend any snow mana on that, so it doesn't. So my Finn untaps. Put you to 8. Play Rootless U. I like the little yellow border that gives to these. That's actually kind of cool. Rune of Speed. It's a lot of runes. They still have 5 mana and 3 cards. This is a little bit of a tighter game than I would have thought initially. Dwarven reinforcements, okay. Suit up one of them. I don't particularly feel the need to block that. Play out this Mire, we'll play a Sculptor. And that can block one of these things if really needed. And now I'm ready to block with Rootless. Might be able to find a way out of this. It's another mountain from our opponent. Because if we block with Rootless U, we're guaranteed to hit the Lindworm. We have enough mana to cast it next turn. If they had removal, they'd be firing it off. So I'm not too worried about that. I want to find a Lindworm. I can wait. It's not a Lindworm. Just in case they have a hasty flyer, I'm going to suit up my Rootless U here. Well, actually, let's put that on the Jaspera Sentinel so it can trade. Clear out our mountain. This game's interesting. I'm not sure who's winning. Hi there. How do we get out of this one? I'm doing pretty good. How's your night going, man? Ooh, that's a big Berg Strider. Yeah, I guess I'll trade. No tricks, please. Yeah, nice. Glad to hear it. Let's grab that Lindworm so we can live our dream. I guess this is a little awkward because we can't transfer the Raven Wings over. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Hey, we got to run amok. Do we have enough mana to equip this? We don't. So let's equip this and see if we can get them with Run Amok. It's not quite enough, is it? So how much mana do they have? They can pump that to be quite large. Do they have enough to kill us? It can be... It can gain potentially another 4. That would be 7. We're at 9. Plus 4. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, actually, this is dangerous, isn't it? Oh, hard choice. I think we have to. No disdainful stroke one time. Ah, we lose. GG. You got me. Let's go game 3. I was one off lethal with the Run Amok, unfortunately. But I think that worked out pretty well. What are we gonna bring in? Let's bring in Arachnoform. Arachnoform, really? No. Let's just run it back. So we're gonna play first. That's a hand. That's 5 lands and an Elven Bow and a Run Amok. If we draw action, that's fine. It's got a plane, so we can maybe cast that Star Now Unleashed eventually. I maybe should have mulliganed this. Pathway. Yeah, we've got stuff to do. It's fine. This is fine. They haven't seen the Run Amok yet, so they won't be expecting it. Fortunately, I think that's all we can do next turn is like hit him and Run Amok. That's a Mistwalker. That is that thing. Let's play a mountain. Let's get in with our 2/3. Let's Run Amok your 1/3. And let's play Raven Wings. We somehow found a way to spend all of our mana, which I'm pretty okay with. We're on our way to casting Rootless here. Ooh, Rune Crown. That was a problem last game. That's what won the game last time. I guess I probably could have brought in like Smashing Success or some sort of artifact removal. Oh well. Let's run out the Rootless U. If you want to spend a lot of mana in race, I think I'm in a little better of a spot than he is. So they've got some tough choices here to make. Berg Strider, that's not a tough choice at all. There's our swamp, so I guess we can hold up the Kennel Master for next turn and then get in with like everything, or we can play the Kennel Master, get in for nothing. Yeah, okay, we hold that up. And then do we move any of these? Guess we're gonna move these onto the Rootless U. And then we can start crunching them. That Bergstrider was a nice tempo play, though. If they want to get in for 5 or 6, they can. I guess if they put that on the Bergstrider, they're sort of undoing my progress. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, I don't think even Demon Bolt gets us out of that. Well, regardless, let's go in with this Kennel Master. We're gonna hold back the Elf Warrior because we're not getting it. Well, could try and push some damage through. But I think we need to hold it back to double block the Bergstrider. See if they want to take 7. They're okay with it. So we can double block the Bergstrider. Hey, there's Agar. Well, they're only killing one of our creatures here. Hopefully. I haven't seen any like run-amucks or anything. If they have run-amuck, I'll just lose. They have squash. Oh gosh, this is gross. Yeah, I think we lose. Oh, couldn't have played around it. Oh, or we'll get in for 7. Move our equipment over, we'll do the shuffle. And end turn and, you know, cross our fingers. Assault Ravager. Oh, that's not going to be enough to kill anything. It is going to be enough to kill something. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I'm just dead, aren't I? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that Rune Crown really got me. But such is life. Lindworm. Might save us for like a turn. Let's give that the Raven Wings. We cannot attack anymore. We're not out of it yet. I mean, we might be, but we'll make them earn it. I think if they crunch in with everything, I die. Okay. Yeah, I think I die. That's 4. Yeah, I die. Good game. One more time. No? Okay. Yeah, couldn't beat the Rune Crown with a lifelinker on it. That is too bad, but we will go to our next game pretty shortly. I'm going to take a momentary break, hit the washroom real quick. BRB. Alright, we're back. Let's see, we got a Frill Scare Mentor out of the deal, so can't complain too much. A random Ikoria uncommon. Let's try out our next game. We are now playing for survival. If we lose this, that'll be it for the stream. Because I'm getting hungry. If we win, we'll obviously try to salvage a 2-1 out of this. And this is a fine starting hand. It has stuff to do. Oh man, I forgot to make the swap. Oh well. We can sideboard stuff. Let's play a mountain. This has a incredibly marginal upside of not telling them we have a mono green instant to play. We will continue to hide that. It's a super minor bluff, and I don't think it matters, but it's something you can do. We'll play an Infernal Pet. Not too worried about that. Let's play a Tuscary Firewalker. Let's see if they have removal for this. They are maybe mono black? Dog Pursuit. Oh my goodness. Interesting. So if I wonder if I should attack into this Infernal Pet. Okay, so here's the thing I can do. I can Snakeskin Veil my Tuscary Firewalker, and then Arnie slays the troll to kill their pet. And then maybe this thing will live, but that seems really aggressive. I think maybe what we want to do is just offer the trade. Yeah. They will not accept the trade. I'm okay with that. We're going to play Elder Leaf Mentor, make a 1/1. There's a small chance this could grow into a 3/3, but I'm still okay fighting with that. Rune of Mortality. It gives it what? Death Touch? Okay. That makes fighting it kind of whatever. I'm gonna see a second spell to grow it? No, okay. Well, in that case, I think we just gotta fight him. Well, we don't need to. We can still offer the trade. We can get in with everything here. No, I don't think we need to get in with everything. No? Okay, then I guess we can sort of 1-for-1 ourselves here. We will trade off our Elder Leaf Mentor. Suppose that's fine. I'm not going to boast, because I played a land this turn. I guess I should have waited to play the land, but I wanted to play the tap land, so I think it's okay. Mono black, really? Skull Raid, Skull Raid, Skull Raid. Sure. Goodbye Forest and a card I can't cast. Elderfang Disciple. Sure. Goodbye Snakeskin Veil. Let's put 2 1/1 counters on this 1/1 so they can't trade. Do I have enough mana to cast this, really? I do have enough mana to cast this. That's excellent. This is excellent news. So we're just going to cast our 6/6. That worked out pretty well. I think we're in a very good spot here. Wither Crown, okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess I don't need this anymore. Goodbye, Lindworm. And we'll gain 3. Shoot your dude. Get in for 6. And Foretell. There we go. Infernal Pet number 2. Dog Pursuit getting in for the 1. I like it. Show me what you got. Okay, now we boast. Let's see if we get anything sweet. The World Tree. Sure. So let's play that out. Play our Packmate. Get a Rootless U. We already lost our Lindworm, so this is just a 5/4. Yeah, that's the end of that. Good game. So they're mono black. I don't really know what to do here. Might make this little swap here again, because I forgot to do that the first time. Bring in a plains. What's our most angel-y plains? Do we have like the angel plains from Jumpstart or something? I'll just go with the fancy one. Let's see. I'm gonna cut Raider's Carve. There we go. So now we can maybe play Starnheim Unleashed. That should be in the main deck, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's all good cards in 4 mana. We keep those. We are exposing the fact that we have the Snakeskin Veil now. Through these short pauses. We got a Run Amok, not too bad. Let's foretell the Packmate. If we hit another green source, that would be sweet, because then we can play the Packmate with the Snakeskin Veil up. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I guess I should play this Recluse, actually. And the next turn we'll have 4 mana to Run Amok and Packmate. Infernal Pet number 2. Do I trade here? Yeah, I think I trade here. That's fine. Those things could maybe get out of control. Let's play Packmate. Draw a card, and I guess the question is whether or not I hold up Snakeskin Veil or foretell Demon Bolt. We don't have many creatures, so I'd rather protect. Oh, actually, I don't have any green mana, so the choice is made for us. We'll foretell. Comb's Faithful, okay. And Skull Raid. I guess I'll discard. Snakeskin Veil. No. Snakeskin Veil? Yeah, Snakeskin Veil. No, we keep that. Let's get rid of a mountain for sure. And also, these are all real cards, unfortunately. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess we can see if we just draw another land. Those are good odds. I want to keep all 3 of those cards. Okay, so let's get in with the Packmate. Let's see if they block. No blocks. Play this Firewalker, and I can Demon Bolt their best thing next turn. If they somehow double spell, we can bolt in response. Skimfire Shadow Sage. Yeah. Get me for 2. Well, let's get rid of this Infernal Pet. That could get scary. Like Sulphurous Mire. We can get in with both of these, I guess. So they only have 2 cards left. I think a good thing to do, well, let's boast. see what we draw. A swamp. We're gonna run amok here, kill their Shadow Sage. And then I guess we want to save our Pathmate and make it bigger. We're kind of going shields down to do this, but I like removing of their board. If they have Elder Fang, then we lose our Kennel Master, but I think that's fine. Dread Rider. Oh, that's what the Kennel Master's for. Push through a little bit of damage. They're gaining a lot of life. And I guess next turn we can Fin. It's another Shadow Sage. Boy, they're like a really kind of almost grindy control deck. Actually kind of sweet. This only is a sorcery? No, okay. That's a Lindworm that we can't cast right now. We'll play Fin and just pass it back. There's no way for us to push damage in today. Raven Wings would be a good draw. But we also have a few dead draws as well. Immortality, Death Touch. Okay. But we can start getting in with Finn. I'm okay with that trading with either of these. That's fine. We just need bodies out of the way. I guess I don't have another green source for the Lindworm, which is troublesome. I guess they're also forgetting to drain me, which is helpful. Yeah, there's our source. That's what we like to see. So if we get in with both of these, I can maybe trade one of them with the Infernal Pet. The $1 million question is now, how do we get through Dread Rider? And I think the answer is not through, but around. Dog Pursuit. Might grind me a little. Here's the World Tree. So if we ever draw a Starnheim Unleashed, we're in really good shape. But they're taking 4 now. Do we have any gods on our deck? We don't. Elven Bow. That's pretty sweet, so we can suit up our Lindworm. That'll be enough to kill the Dread Rider. Or we can put it on the Firewalker. And I think that gets more damage through, actually. I don't need to boast anymore. I think we got this one in the bag. We would need to draw something pretty impressive here. Good game, sir. All right, we're 1-1. Fighting for some of our money back. All right. Impending doom. Yeah, I know the feeling. So let's go to our last game. This is going to be the last match of the stream, because I'm quite hungry. And then it will be time to sleep. We will fight Bobbert for our final match of the night. And this is a hand with Elvenbow, Raven Wings, and not full Recluse, and a Swamp. We can keep this. This is fine. Once again, I forgot to switch out the Starnheim and Plains for the Tyrite Sanctum and the card, but that's okay. This is actually turning out fine. We can play the Sarulf's Packmate next turn from Foretell. Or maybe not play it. We can just foretell it, but you get the idea. Invasion of the Giants. Yes, indeed. We got our Arnie Slays the Troll. This is shaping up to be a pretty strong hand. Let's foretell our Packmate. And then next turn we'll play our Recluse. And then on turn 4 we can follow up a Packmate with a Slay the Troll. They have shown me Basalt Ravager. So that's something good to be aware of. Makes me more wary of just playing out the Recluse. It's a Berserker, this is a Wizard. It's actually fine to play the Recluse. So we'll play this Snow-Covered Swamp. And this Recluse. Actually, it's a little awkward. We're not going to be able to slay the troll unless we find a green source. So maybe what we need to do is play Sarulf's Packmate now. It's a little inefficient, but I'd rather have a blocker. Well, we can't block now because we know they have the Ravager. This is their next giant costs only 2 less. That would be a 2-drop, which is pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3. 5-drop? Bergstrider. Okay. I get you. I get you. So here's a forest. So in that case, we can slay the troll, kill their 2/1, and play Raven Wings. And we're just going to take 4 next turn. And then we'll have a 5/5 potential 6/5 flyer. And this should survive a Basalt Ravager. Hopefully they just run that out, because the rest of the creatures in my hand just die to it. Yeah, they all run it out. It's gonna go upstairs, right? Yep. Yeah, no way am I blocking that. We'll go to 10. Hey, Demon Bolt, nice. Play a mountain. We're gonna hold that back to block. I guess we'll suit this up, actually, and then we'll... No, don't foretell it like that. We'll hold this back to block and kill their Bergstrider. And hopefully we'll be able to gain 6. Sort of reset the pace of these things. Yeah, now that Bergstrider gotta die. 2 Basalt Ravagers is pretty sweet. Can't block their Basalt Ravager now, though. I'll take 4. We'll go back to 12, though, so it's okay. Play a mountain. Let's start playing some blockers. And we can start clocking them. This might be a clock for them. Both. Yeah, I'll trade. You trade? Show me your tricks. You got something. Mists. Yeah, okay. Not the worst thing in the world. So we can play Karfell Kennel Master. Get in for 7. They have Disdainful Stroke. Tybalt's Trickery. Oh, baby. Run amok. That was sweet. That's fine. I can take the 4 next turn. But that was sweet. Oh, we're racing all right. Off to the races. You have a counter spell for that? A null main deck? No! Okay, so they have to, if they have removal for Packmate now, then we're in trouble. Otherwise, I think we win. So they have all the counter spells, which is really funny, but all like the very conditional counter spells. Good game. Undersea Invader, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. That's so funny, a null. Nice, dude. I love it. So if they have a null, we don't want to play Raider's Carve. And I think we still want the Raven Wings. We can't... Well, maybe we don't want the Raven Wings. Let's take the Raiders' Wings out. Let's not give them any avenues for that card. Let's instead... Starnheim Unleashed. I will cast this one time this draft. Maybe. Bring in a Fancy Plains. Done. No, we're not done. I cut that there, so I need to bring in 1 card. What do we do about their random counter spells? I think we just need more like bodies. All their counter spells are conditional, so I'm just going to play another 4/2. Which is really bad against their all their Basalt Raiders, but whatever. And that's a handful of good cards. We keep those. All right, we'll keep that. So they start with an island. I'll start with the World Tree. Yes. We have a mountain. And a raider. Will they rummage? They will. They are actively looking for things to do. It's good for us. We're gonna foretell the Packmate. I guess next turn we're gonna run out the Packmate. It's better than any of these 3-drops. Blocks their raider. Is that true? No, I think I should play a 3-drop because the next turn I can Packmate and also foretell Demon Bolt. I'm okay trading. They want to trade their raider. I think that's what we want to do, because they're definitely like the beat down here. We're to control. Yeah, man. You have Mists of Litjara, use it. Alright, there it is. Still trading a card for a card. Let's play Pack Me. Disdainful Stroke. Yeah, I like it. They're playing like all conditional counter spells deck. Maybe the idea is we want to hit a land drop and just kill their Demon Bolt. Okay, so we're going to play not Voldrac Recluse, and we're just going to fire off the Demon Bolt at that Raider. Oh, do you have Tybalt's Trickery? Do it. No? Okay. If you want to trade with that, go ahead. You got lots of guys. I got guys for days. Alright, let's play Elderleaf Mentor. They're thinking about every... Yeah, Tybalt's Trickery. Let's go. Snake's Conveil. Wow, they've hit very well with Tybalt's Trickery each time. It's actually just been a 2-mana counterspell. Every time they've played it. That's sweet. I respect it. I think our next attempt will be Tuskeri Firewalker and Jespera Sentinel. Their deck is weird, man. Omen the Omen Paths. Is this a stipulation draft? What's going on? Ugh, that's not good. Well, we'll double spell here. We're not gonna be able to block that just yet. Who's the control here? If you want to get in for 5, you're more than welcome. Run ashore. What are we putting on top? The Firewalker? Yeah, you can put that on the bottom, that's fine. I guess they're kind of just hoping they'll get there, which I can respect. Like, you shoot your shot, right? Sometimes you just gotta shoot your shot. Do we play Carter? I don't think we play Carter. Pretty sure we foretell this other Demon Bolt. We're gonna take another 5. Run ashore. Basalt Ravager. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, yeah. And they're drawing very well. Okay, so what's our line? They have no cards, so we can't play around anything. If we Demon Bolt... now... Well, how many... When do our lands become rainbow? 6? If we hit a land drop, we're in good shape. I think we need to Demon Bolt now, though, don't we? Yeah, we need to Demon Bolt the Raptor. Okay, we're in good shape. We're gonna play Carter, and then they have to attack, and then we 2-for-1 ourselves to kill their Undersea Invader. Unless they drew another removal spell. Alright, thou must attack. Drain you for 1. We got ourselves a game. Rootless you. Hold. Hold. I think it's a little late for that now. We did hold. If they ever kill Rootless you, we get to find our 6/6. Assault Ravager. Nice. Going upstairs. Starnam Unleashed. We foretell that. And we do not attack. If they have like another removal spell, we want to be able to deal with it. Alright, buddy. So how many mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So this gives us 6, so we can X equals 3? Is that good enough? One time. No! Oh, fine. Let's get in. I don't think we're dead if they do anything here. 3. If they want to trade, we get a Lindworm. Mr. Raider, sure. Alright, let's go. And a Craven Hulk. So we can't attack, but we can play our Lindworm. I guess I should have played around their like 7th counterspell. How many counterspells have they played? 1, 2, 3. It's a ballsy deck. I like it. So the question is, do we attack with the Lindworm? I think we do. Might eat their 2/1. Or might eat both of their creatures. And depart the realm. Nice. So they can rummage away the garbage they're drawing? I love it. Okay, so we can't be attacking anymore. We'll just lose the race now. Or maybe we can be attacking? We didn't rummage, so show me what you got. Is it another one? No, it's not. Okay. On the off chance they play some kind of a trick, I want to kill the Raider first. If they have like another Mists of Lichara. Yeah, okay, so that was the correct play. You gotta play around it. So if they attack, we attack with both of these, and then we draw 2 cards, kind of. Invasion of the Giants. They can't block either. They can't block anyway. So they're gonna have to attack. 2 bottom. I think we're winning this race. No blocks. Go to 6. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so let's get in with the Carvel Kennel Master bonus. This is a wild game. They go to 3. Boast. Boast. And it gives us Snakeskin Veil, which we have to cast. Make our guy bigger. They did not reveal a giant. This is closer than I would like it to be. Oh, we win, actually. Good game, sir. That was fun. That was a fun one. Yeah, well, we scraped together a 2-1 victory on that draft. That was quite an enjoyable night of drafting. Had a 3-0 and a 2-1. It's pretty solid. Probably gonna call the stream after I open up my prize packs here. But let's open those up. I'll be putting the VoD of this up on YouTube, of course, and if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to, give it a follow. Let's open up 10 packs. Ooh, got a Coma, Alrund, other cards. Very cool. Well, thanks for watching the stream or on YouTube, wherever this is. And let's see, who are we raiding tonight? Are we raiding anyone? Let's raid. Who's playing Magic? Hunter Pence is playing Magic. Let's raid him. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.